Good morning, Ma Terry here, and today's topic is how do you stay cool in your van? So the number one way to stay cool in your van is it's on wheels. Move it, go up to higher elevations. That's what Miss Lucy and I did last summer. We were down in Cedar City for a couple of months, which we loved, but then it got too hot, so we went up to Bryan's Head for a couple of months, and the elevation there was 10,000 feet, and we got really good at that. But and people in the Prius are thinking, oh, I'll just turn on my car and it'll keep me cool, ha ha ha. But sometimes you have to be in the city. I have to be back in Redlands in June, and it's going to start cooking out there. So you can't stealth camp and have the car running all night. That's just not a possibility. I mean, the first time that engine comes on, someone's going to call the cops. You're going to be busted. Or unless your city has a Walmart that you can camp at, or a Home Depot. But in most Southern California cities, those aren't possible either. So tomorrow we set up all the tents. We're going to go do our tent camping videos. I have a couple of days over at Nellis Air Force Base, and I love gate guarded. But what it is we're going to try a lot of different products on staying cool in the van. Now, you want to get down, sweetie? Okay. In Redlands, what happens is it can be 90 degrees during the day, and then at nighttime it'll go shoot down to the 60s. This is the upper desert, the high desert, and it's going to be 99 degrees during the day. It'll get down to the 70s maybe by 2 or 3 in the morning, and 70s doesn't sound so bad. But what it is you can't go in the city and camp at night. When it's 70 degrees, you can't roll your windows down. Not on the city street. I wouldn't do that. My car would be broken in a minute in Southern California. So at the minute you roll up your windows, now you have this box that you're keeping warm. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you a couple of the products that I have. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you other stuff that we're going to be doing. Sunday will be comment calls. That's where I'll put up the best comments that I absolutely love. All right, let me turn the camera around. All right, so the topic is how to stay cool. Ma Terry has an assortment of fans, and we're going to be trying different ones. Now, this is an O-polar fan, and the point about fans is when you're stealth camping, they have to be quiet. And this I like, even though it's hard to set up, because it runs on my little USB. All right, so that one's a good one, but it doesn't put out a lot of energy, a lot of fan, whatever you want to call it. All right, now this bad boy, this is really nice, but you have to plug it in to your 110, and I do have 2 big batteries, and one's dedicated just for fans. But this draws a lot of electricity, but it's quiet. So I had one of these little Arctic Airs, and what happened to my Arctic Air, it fell over on itself and it broke the plastic fans on the inside. So I thought I'd get me one of these and try it. The difference is, and we'll do a full video on this, this rotates the little leveler. You can move the little leveler, and it's mist water. So we're going to see how long that lasts. And the last one, which I'm starting to love, is this Amacool. And what I love about it is that's a battery, so you don't have to plug it into a battery, but I'm going to see how long that lasts. And that's a little hook. Let me see if I can pull out the little hook. I can't do that with one hand, but you can just hang it up to wherever. Now then, one of the problems is I don't want to leave something like this on all night, but it can start out like 80 degrees at night. And yeah, I'm definite. I am asleep by 10 and up by 6 every day. I have to be consistent. So at 10 o'clock, it may be 80 degrees, and 11 o'clock, it'll go down to 75. And then finally at midnight, it'll be cool enough. So what I have, so how do you turn that off? This is from Belkin, and it's a little timer. So you can set it for a half an hour, 3 hours, or 6 hours. Because why chew down your battery all day, right? One of the little products that I have from O2 Cool that I like is this, and this straps around my neck. Oh, I just thought I'd throw this in. This is a nice little dog dish. When you go to your dentist asking for dentures, but this way I can keep her little water in the back with me and it doesn't spill. All right, so I was highly disappointed. $2.99 over at the 99-cent store. This little slider button doesn't work, and you know the 99-cent store, you can't refund it. But I do use it to spray. There you go, we get a good little mist. Now what am I spraying? Myself, but also Miss Lucy. It's very important to keep her cool. And I'm going to stop the video now and insert a picture of the box that this came in. All right, so what this is this is a gel pad for Lucy, and it does a good job of keeping her cool for a little while, and it is the large size. This, I absolutely love it. This is a little dog vest, and I'll show you the little packaging. Basically, I just soak it, and then during the night, I use that little mister bottle and mist it to keep it cool. All of these I got over at Bed Bath & Beyond. This is Paul's Life cooling bandana, and it's the same thing as this cooling vest, so it's the same company. And I got the large bandana, and basically the reason why I like it is you put the bandana, you can fill this bag up with water and put the bandana in it and soak it up in there and then apply it to Miss Lucy. So that keeping Miss Lucy cool is very important. So the other thing I'm going to try out is a gel pillow. You know, they say 20 times more cooler and everything, and the gel pillows seem nice, so I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those. For those people that have never seen it, these are heat shields, and these go in the windows. Of course, I've made my super ones, but on the side, I can put these in where my little bug screens are, because one side I didn't do. So that's the product right there, and it's a very good company. Now then, some people say, I can't keep my door open without the light coming on. All right, I can do that with my Toyota Sienna. It has a little slider bar. All right, I'm gonna pause it. All right, so now we're in the Toyota Sienna, and notice I have my heat shield up front, and then my regular sun things right there. And all right, right above that on the Toyota Sienna, that's your sunglass holder. This is the little slider bar. And what I mean by slider bar, my lights are on, and then basically if my door is shut and I open it, it'll come on, and the last one is totally off. So I leave my side doors open all day long, and I will show you what I put on my side doors. Sorry for the close-up. All right, so when I'm parked on base or at a campground, I want to open my Toyota Sienna side doors, but we all know Ma Terry hates flies, right? I hate flies, I hate them, or mosquitoes. So using a little slider bar, I can turn off the lights and leave the door open all day. So I will show you the product that I put up. All right, so the company's name is Skeeter Beater, and they really come in a nice little bag like this, and you tell them what make and model your vehicle is. And these aren't very expensive, but it does take some time to get to it. And basically it's a big bug net with mosquitoes, and it looks like Christmas tree lights, but it's really not that hard to unfold and put up. All right, so that's what I do to keep cool. Now I'm going to show you what's coming up. Lazy dog on the porch. All right, so I am a prepper. I do believe in being prepared. So I'm going to show you my prep box once we get to the base. And right now this country's crazy. I don't know what's happening. Now I hear there's gasoline shortages. Are we going back to the gas lines of the 70s? I don't know, but that was a terrible time. All right, so this is my little baby solar cooker. And the other day I made meatloaf in it, and I also made biscuits. I'm having so much fun. And I also boiled water. And boiling water is really important. So that's why this is in my preppers thing. And when I get to Menifee, we're going to do cooking demonstrations. But let's say, okay, the stuff hits the fan. You need to get some water, right? Okay, so you get to water, you get to the lake. So I have that to purify my water, but I also have purification tablets, which taste horrible. And then to get out the twigs, I have my little Brita water filter. And I also have a gravity filter, but we'll get to more of that. Okay, so that's baby Go Son. That's giant Go Son. What are we going to be cooking? Chocolate chip cookies, yay, because that's so necessary when the stuff hits the fan, right? Yes, it is. All right, tomorrow we put up tents, so that should be intense. Bye from Mount Terry, and I'll see you down the road.